Okay, here we go. Hello, 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 guys. Welcome everyone to our session. How are you today?
Fine, teacher, and you?
Good.
Fine, teacher. Great.
Hello. Guys, welcome. I'm very excited because it's Friday. It's finally Friday. And we are having our 11th class today. We're also about to finish this cycle. So guys, I really hope that you are having a great day and welcome to our session. How was the day, or how is the day going? Good, busy, hard.
It's been good so far. Yeah.
Good. So it's been good so far. Okay. What about the rest? What's going on? Hello, guys.
I was very busy, teacher.
Very busy today. Why? What do you
Yes,
have?
teacher.
At work?
Yes, maybe because it's Friday.
So Fridays are usually a long day for you?
Yeah, and it's very busy.
Uh, okay, but do you rest on the weekend?
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
Sunday and
so
just
that's
Sunday.
good. But okay, at least something. There is something there. Same here for me. I usually have a pretty busy week, sorry. But then my motivation, or one of my motivations, is that I rest on Sundays. So that's good. I mean, I always wait for Sundays. So Sunday's coming and then you can rest. And then the good
Yeah.
thing, the good thing is that we're finishing our cycle on Wednesday. So next week, you guys are going to have a Thursday and Friday off. So that's good.
Teacher,
Yes.
when we finish all the
Um,
cycle, like level B2,
the B2.1 or the B2.5?
uh, B2.5.
Well, I can't give you an exact day. I can't give you an exact day because our schedule moved or changed. Our schedule changed, and now our cycles are long. I mean, are longer in terms of the days, but the hours are the same. We still study for 40 hours each cycle. However, we are studying 3 hours every day, and in the past you used to study for 4 hours. So now our cycles are a little bit longer, so our schedule is different. But I would say that you will be over with everything, with the English levels, and with the call center. That is the last cycle of all of them, and by August, more or less. So in like 4 months, more or less. Okay.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Okay, very good. I know that maybe you're wondering, like, oh my God, 4 months, we still have 4 months, but time flies, and time goes by super fast. Remember that when we started at the beginning of the year, we started in January, on the 16th, if I'm not wrong, on the 13th or on the 16th, one of those days. And we are now in April, so we have already studied for 3 months, and it was like so fast. So we still have a couple of months to go, but time flies, guys. That's the good thing, in case you guys are like wondering, oh my God, when are we going to finish? But I'm sure this process, you will enjoy this process, and you're going to continue learning a lot. So my people, I'm going to share the agenda for today. We are going to start with a warming up activity. It's a quizzes. Then we're going to start unit 12, which is the last unit of the cycle, and it's the last unit of the book, okay? So we're going to start that unit today. That is about gerunds and infinitives. So we're going to start with that unit today. We're going to pay attention to vocabulary about thing. And we are going to have our break from 7:30 to 7:40. And after we go back from our break, we are going to have a quiz. I mean, it's not like a real quiz, a graded quiz. It's just an activity. And that is called, have you ever got what it takes to become a celebrity? We're going to find out if you have got what it takes to become a celebrity. And if we have enough time, we are going to start a little bit checking gerunds and infinitives. We're not going to cover the grammar today. We are just going to start with a little bit of gerunds and infinitives, but then on Monday we will cover the grammar for that part. Okay, so today is just like an overview or like a short activity related to gerunds and infinitives. Okay, so let's start. We're going to begin with a warming up activity. It's a quizzes exercise about third conditional. So I am going to stop sharing here my screen for a second, and I am going to share a link for you to join. Okay. Okay. Um, good. Okay, guys, please join the activity. I am sending the link on the chat. You can also enter by Googling quizzes and then entering the PIN, just 226272. Okay, can we start? Can we start the activity?
Yes.
Okay, let's start. Okay, people. So in the third place, we have Lisette. Second place, Sarai. And then first place, we have Diana Lozada. Very, very, very good, guys. Excellent job. Overall, it was very good. Overall, 84% of accuracy. 84% of accuracy in the, you see? So all of you answered the majority of questions correctly. Do you have any questions or no? Do you have any questions or not? They were basically about third conditional, right? To talk about imaginary situations, or we use third conditional to talk about how things would have been different if something else had happened in the past, right? So is it clear, the third conditional usage and grammar and overall?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Okay. Okay, very good, guys. I'm going to call the attendance to see who's missing. To see who's missing today. So when I call your name, please say present or please say here. So Acevedo Cuevas Saray.
Present, teacher.
Very good. Albarracín Caballero Cristian. Cristian. Cristian is not with us yet. Ayala Viloria Joeli.
Here, teacher.
Good. Vaca Jain Andrea. Andre. Oh, okay. Okay, very good. Carrero Bonilla John Hammer is not in the session yet. Good. Cordero Castellanos Brian Miguel.
Hello, teacher.
Hello. Very good. Córdoba Miranda Stephanie.
Here, teacher.
Good. Durán Ardila Silvia Alejandra. Silvia. She's not in the session yet. Fonseca Garcia Freddy.
I am
Okay, very good. Liscano Ariza Judy Lisette.
Present, teacher.
Okay, very good. Lozada Díaz Diana Lisette.
Present, teacher.
Good. Lozada Uribe Daniela. Daniela. No, Daniela is not in the session yet. Oh. Muñoz Salazar Andrea Juliana.
Here, teacher.
Good. Pérez Ardila Natalie.
I'm here, teacher.
Awesome. Pinzón Linares Mayra Juliet.
Present, teacher.
Very good. Plata Vargas Mayra Alejandra.
I teacher here.
Hello, my dear. Welcome. We missed you yesterday.
Thank you, teacher. I'm a little tired, but thank you.
I think,
Yesterday was very, very, very busy.
oh, I think all of you are tired today because you're usually very active students, and today you're like, you're like there, but not there. So maybe because it's Friday and it's been a long week, maybe I understand, but you're here and that's a good thing. Okay. Yeah, it's Friday. It's Friday finally. Rodriguez Llorente Harold is not in the session yet. Sandoval Miranda Angelica.
Present, teacher.
Okay, very good. Very good. Sierra Jaimes Daniela.
Hi, teacher.
Hello, my dear. We also missed you yesterday. We missed you.
Yes, teacher, sorry. I was so busy and well, a good friend of mine, she's going to travel to foreign. So we are how do you say the spade?
The farewell. Farewell.
Farewell.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is she going away to another country? That's what you said?
Yes.
Oh.
USA. Well, it's only 6 months because it's an interchange section.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay. But still, you're not gonna see her for months. Or maybe
exactly.
she said that
Or
it's
because she lives in other city, Bogota. So
oh. So you don't see her
weeks.
very often, and then now she's
Exactly.
leaving. Well, maybe she's not going only for 6 months. Maybe she's going to have like an extension or something. Because that's what we all say. We all when I moved to the United States, I did it only for a year. That was my plan. And then I extended the program and I stayed for another whole year. So it was 2 years.
2
But
years? Okay.
yeah.
For that, we are this pain, this pain.
Okay, but now you're here and I'm very happy to have you tonight in the session. Okay?
Thank you, teacher.
Of course. Okay, guys. Well, Daniela is here. Ana Maria Velasco. Is Anita here? Ana. Ana Maria. Ana Maria, you're here. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. I see that your microphone is activated, but it's not moving. So I guess it's not working properly. But I know that you're here. I know that you're here. And Jennifer Jimena Vera.
I'm here, teacher.
Okay, very good. Okay, guys. So very good, very good, very good. Yesterday we were working on an activity from the book. And one of you or some of you asked me to check that activity today. So that is what we're going to do right now. So it's a word spot about life. Okay, so we're going to check that real quick. And then we're going to continue with the rest of activities. Okay, so let's go to the book. Let's go to page 113, and we're going to check the activity that we were working on last night. So please open your books. And in the first activity, you had to write the word life, which has been omitted from the sentences. And you had to write it in the correct position. Okay, so the first was the example that it's going on a safari has been a lifelong ambition of mine. Number 2, the actor Danny McKay never answered questions about his private what?
Private life.
His private life. Okay, very good. I'm going to write them here. Oh, this is from yesterday. So hold on, let me see if I can move it. Okay. Private life, okay? Private life. Let me change the font size. Private life. Oh, but let me change the color. Okay, very good. Private life. Number 3, can someone please read number 3?
Life expectancy for both men and women is increasing in most parts of the world.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. So life expectancy, very good. At the beginning, I'm going to write it here. Life expectancy for both. Okay, yes, Sarai. Yep, thank you for letting me know. I know that she's here. Thank you for letting me know. Life expectancy for both men and women is increasing in most parts of the world. Number 4, can someone please read number 4? Number 4.
Me, teacher.
Okay, go ahead, please. Thank you.
If the lifeguard hadn't been on duty at the beach, the child might have drowned.
Yes, drowned. If the lifeguards, very good. So we are missing here the word life. If the lifeguard, maybe let me try to write it like smaller, because this one is not that big. If the lifeguard hadn't been on duty at the beach, the child might have drowned. Number 5, can someone please read number 5? One person, please, to read.
The accused was Sorry.
Okay, no, it's okay. Let's go with Angelica, please.
okay. And the accused was given a sentence life for murder.
A sentence like
Sorry, life sentence.
a life sentence. Yes, very good. A life sentence for murder. That means all of his life is going to be in jail, right? Number 6. Can someone please read number 6?
Don't worry, his illness is not life-threatening.
Life-threatening. What is the meaning of life-threatening?
Didn't have solution or medicine or
Okay, so
help.
okay, yes, so so his life or her life or their lives are not in danger. Okay, so they're sick, it's an illness, but he or she is gonna be okay because it's not like a illness in which their life is at risk. Okay. Number 7. Can
Me,
someone please-
teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
I've been offered a record contract. It's the change of a lifetime.
Okay, yes, it's a change of a lifetime. Very good. What is the meaning of a lifetime?
Like an opportunity.
Very good. Guys, please, please, please give me 1 minute. I'll be back in 1 minute. Regálenme un segundito, por favor. Okay, very good. Thank you. And number 8, although he can't actually throw us out, our landlord is making what? Making life difficult for us. It's making life very difficult for us. Making life. Yes? Do you have the same answers?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Okay,
teacher.
very
Yes,
good.
teacher.
Excellent. And number 9, there is no danger of the ship sinking, but please put on your jackets.
Life jacket.
Life jacket, very good. Life jackets. And the last one, let's go with the last one, guys. Life jackets. Oh, but I can write. Oh no, sorry, that is not the last one. That was the last one for me in that part. Number 10, despite his tough screen image in real, Grand King is a quiet, gentle man. In real what?
In real life.
In real life, very good. In real life. Now, number 11, the wax models are so like that you almost feel you could talk to them.
Like.
Lifelike. What is the meaning of lifelike? Remember that yesterday when I was visiting the groups, I explained some of the groups this word, this adjective, because you were a little bit confused with it. What is the meaning of lifelike?
That are very similar to real human.
To real, yeah. So we said,
One are real things that is very similar to a real thing.
And
very
it
good.
looks very real.
It looks very real. And we were talking about the museum that there are different museums in different cities around the world, and it's the Madame Tussauds Museum, and you can see there wax models that are lifelike, that you almost feel that you have the real person next to you, but of course they're not the real people, right? And then they have different like celebrities around the world that are recognized by the whole world or by different countries and so on. So they have figures of or models of the Pope or soccer players like Leo Messi, Ronaldo, Shakira, J-Lo, Beyonce. So like singers, actresses, football players, presidents, and so on. So in that museum, you can find wax models that are lifelike. It means they're not real, but they look real, okay? Like the real person. And the last one, it's disappointing that you didn't win the prize, but there is nothing you can do about it.
That's life.
But that's life. Yes, that's life. There is nothing you can do about it. Like it's super sad, but you know, it is what it is. Okay. So number 2. Let's go with number 2. Here we have in real life means in reality as opposed to what happens in stories. Now number 2 is someone whose job is to save people from
Life.
lifeguard.
Lifeguard.
Yeah. A lifeguard is someone whose job is to save people from drowning on beaches. Excellent. Number 3,
Life
Life
sentence.
sentence.
Life
life
sentence.
sentence is a long term in prison, possibly until the prisoner dies. Very good. Number 4.
Life jacket.
Life jacket.
A life jacket is something that you wear to help you float. Very good. Number 5, statue looks exactly like the living person.
Lifelike.
A lifelike statue. Very good. Number 6,
That's life.
that's life. It's what people say when they have to accept a situation they don't like. Así es la vida, you know, that's life. Si no le gusta, pues hay que acostumbrarse porque así es la vida. You know, sometimes we face difficult situations that we can't control, and that's part of life, and that's part of the process. So it is what it is. Number 7, if you make for someone, you do your best to create problems for them.
Life difficult.
If you make life difficult for someone, yes, you do your best to create problems for them. This is not very nice, but it happens. Number 8, disease is one that might kill you.
Life threatening.
Life threatening, very good. Life threatening, yes. Number 9, your is part of your life concerned with your home, family, etc.
Privacy life.
Private life. Yes, your private life. Number 10. Ambition or problem, etc., is one that has lasted through most of your life.
Lifelong.
A lifelong ambition or problem is one that has lasted through most of your life. Yes. And number 11, the is the best opportunity you will ever have.
Lifetime.
Lifetime.
The lifetime, yes, the lifetime or chance, the chance of a lifetime, the chance of a lifetime. And number 12 is how long it is though a person will live.
Life
Life
expectancy.
expectancy.
Life expectancy, yes, it is how long it is possibly that a person is going to live. Okay, very good. Very, very, very good. I think we're good. I think we're here. And I guess you don't have questions about it, right? No. Okay, people. So now we are going to start unit 12. On unit 12, this is the last unit of the book, as I was saying. In this unit, we are going to pay attention to grammar, that is use of gerunds and infinitives in different forms of different infinitive and gerund forms. So the vocabulary is about fame, and we're going to be working on a task that is hold the floor. Is a game that is going to, I mean, I'm sure you're going to enjoy, but we're going to do it next week, okay? Probably on Tuesday. So guys, let's start with this on page 116. It's called 15 Minutes of Fame. In 1968, the artist Andy Warhol predicted that in the future, everyone will be world famous for 15 minutes. In our modern celebrity-obsessed world, Warhol prediction seems to be coming true. But fame wasn't always so easy to get. So before we start reading, we are going to answer these questions. Are you interested in celebrities? Do you like following celebrities? Really? No.
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Okay. Some of
Yes,
you said
teacher.
no. Okay. Okay. On social media, maybe you follow famous people, celebrities overall. Okay. Have you ever met a celebrity? Have you ever met a celebrity?
Yes, teacher. I met
Who?
J Balvin,
Oh, really?
Nicky Jam in New York.
Oh, really? Wow. How was it? How are they?
Like 4 years ago now.
Which one? What was
4
it?
years ago. That was
4
4
years
years.
ago. Oh,
Mhm.
okay. That's nice. That's nice. Were they nice to you?
Oh, I didn't say hello, but I
Oh,
was
you
with
just
two little
saw
kids.
them. You just saw
No,
them passing by.
I
Yes.
was with 2 little kids, and they recognized the guys, and they asked me if we can take a picture. I took the picture because I don't like to take pictures with famous people. It's not my thing. I think it could be uncomfortable, but they were really nice with the little kids.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. Okay. Anybody else? Have you guys ever met a celebrity or seen a celebrity from the distance?
Me, teacher.
Who?
My favorite singer, Cani Garcia.
Really? How was
Yes.
it? That's my little sister's favorite singer as well. So how was it?
Very good. That was in Cacique, Centro Comercial Cacique.
I can't believe it. Really?
Yes, yes, like 5 years ago, I think.
She was here at the cacique and you saw her.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mhm.
wow.
Yes, teacher.
And then did
I
you
was
say,
very, no, teacher, I was very nervous and I
come
could
on,
say
Julie.
nothing. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. Do you regret?
No.
No, you don't regret. Oh my God. So my my favorite singer is, I think I have told you, is Ricardo Arjona. And if I ever see Arjona, I would jump, like I would run and jump on top of him. Like for real. I would do that. And I mean if I see my favorite singer, I would do that.
I
What?
met Ricardo Arjona too in Atlantic City,
Oh no.
but
Come on.
the same happened. I was very nervous and I could say
Julie,
nothing.
oh my goodness, I don't like
I'm so sorry, teacher, but
you. I can't
yeah,
believe what you're saying. Are you
I
serious?
was very nervous. I couldn't take a picture and
And then were you like walking the street and saw that?
no, no,
Like,
no.
saw him or
I worked at like a district food or something like that, and he came
the restaurant?
to yes.
Julie, come on. Really? Oh, I'm so disappointed. Julie, I'm so disappointed. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
you want when you meet someone in he or she is famous, you think that you can take a photo or something like that, but in my case I was very nervous and I can did nothing
And you couldn't and you
basically.
couldn't and you couldn't do
Yeah.
anything. Oh my God,
Mhm.
that's so disappointing. Okay, but at least you got to see him and you got to see Arjona, you got to see Kani. And I'm sure it was very exciting. However, I mean, you should have taken a picture or something, but there is nothing we can do about it. Okay, Julie, thank you very much for sharing. Anybody else that has met a famous person, a celebrity? No, no more. Okay. So we are going to check the meaning of the phrases in bold below, and we're going to choose five of the sentences and write the name of a well-known person for each sentence. So he or she has been a household name for decades. What do you think a household name for decades or a household name means? What do you think?
Like in big screen, like the words actor or famous.
Okay,
For
okay,
example, in Hollywood, when put the star on the floor.
okay. Oh,
Someone
like
that is very now famous.
the Walk of Fame? Okay, Freddy, very good. Daniela, do you mean the Walk of Fame? Like the
Yes,
start,
yes.
Hollywood. Okay. Okay, yeah. And then Freddy said something that is true. That is, when we say a household name for decades, it means that he or she is a person that is well known by the public, by the people in general. Okay. So, for example, we say that Shakira has been a household name for decades. So, it means that everyone in the world knows about her, and yeah, she's pretty popular, she's pretty famous around the world, right? And she has been a household name for decades. Very good. That is the meaning of household name. Number two, he or she draws huge crowds whenever he or she goes. What do you think the meaning is for that one? He or she draws huge crowds wherever he or she goes.
Maybe that's something that has a lot of fans.
Okay,
And
okay,
that wherever that person goes, everyone is looking after him or chasing.
okay, trying
person.
to follow them. Okay.
Crowds is like a lot of people.
Yeah. So draws huge crowds. It means to cause a lot of people to come. So, for example, a famous singer or a famous band, and whenever they come or whenever they go to cities or countries, people go to see them. For example, Rebelde, right? So they draw huge crowds because I mean they're very popular right now, and then they are doing concerts in different parts of the world, and a lot of people want to see them, so they draw huge crowds. Okay. Another could be, for example, whenever the president, for example, the president, whatever president it is, I'm not talking in particular about Petro, I'm talking about like presidents overall. So a president is usually a person that draws a huge crowd. It means that a lot of people follow them, and then if they're having a speech or something in an auditorium or in a in an area in a city, a lot of people go to see what he has or what he or she has to say, right? So that is the meaning of draws huge crowds. Number 3, he or she is or was an overnight sensation. What is overnight sensation? Or what do you think it means?
Someone that has become famous.
Okay, someone that has become famous. Okay, very good. Anybody else? So it's usually when we say in Spanish, se volvió famoso de la noche a la mañana. So it means
Yeah,
that happened like real quick. Like, I mean, maybe
like
here,
this singer Olivia Rodrigo. For example.
okay, yes. And maybe she was popular in her country, in her own country, but she wasn't like as recognized as maybe she's now around the world. Or here, I think Karol G, she was very popular here in Colombia, but now she is like recognized all over the world because of different songs, especially the one with I mean, she's a great singer and she has worked a lot to be where she is at, right? But like everything happened like super fast. So she was an overnight sensation, or she's an overnight sensation in different parts of or in other countries different from Colombia. Okay, because maybe she wasn't as recognized as she's now in different in other countries. Maybe she was recognized in Latin America, but not in other European or Asian countries and so on. Now the next one, he or she has been splashed across the newspapers recently. What do you think it means? Splashed across the newspapers.
When an artist has been in a controversial situation,
Okay.
or a new project like a tour or a new movie or a good good thing, I don't know, but yes, the newspaper report that situation.
Okay, very good, Stephanie.
Teacher, I think
Yes,
that is
Mayra.
like more like when someone it's very, very popular and everybody's like talking about that.
Splashed
Yes.
across a newspaper. Okay, yes, Mayra, very good. But when we say someone has been splashed across a newspaper, it means that different newspapers have put the news or the picture of that person on the headline. in a place or in a position where everyone will see it, where it's easy, maybe like at the front or in the very first page, so that everyone can see him or her and the news. Okay, so that is splashed across the newspaper. Maybe this could be something positive, but at the same time it could be negative, because maybe that famous person is involved in something bad, or something bad happened, but also it can be something positive. For example, we were just talking about Rebelde, like they were everywhere. And now it's not like maybe in January or in February where everyone were driving crazy about them, and then you would see on the news like everywhere pictures about them. Okay, so that is to be splashed across the newspapers. The next one, he or she has a reputation for acting like a diva. This is very similar to Spanish, right? Has a reputation for acting like a diva. What is the meaning of this?
Because of the behavior,
Uh-huh.
maybe the celebrity, like demanding a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. So
Okay.
it's about the attitude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So maybe, well, yeah, it's a person that is recognized because
For
everyone,
example, Madonna.
yeah, for example, Madonna, yes, so she's a diva and she behaves like a diva. Here there is one that I don't like her. She's super annoying. This old lady, Amparo Grisales, she thinks like she's the best, and she has a reputation for acting like a diva, and she's very rude to people. So she acts like a diva, and she does whatever she wants, and she is rude sometimes. So she has a reputation for acting like a diva. Okay. The next one, tries hard to stay in the media spotlight. Oh, this is so common in influencers nowadays, right? They're so annoying. What is the meaning, or what can we suggest or infer that this means? Tries hard to stay in the media spotlight.
When a person want to stay in the mode of all the people all the time.
Okay, so yeah, so it's a person that he or she
Trying to go viral.
yeah, he or she wants to go viral, and he or she he does or she does things that will be controversial, so that everyone pays attention to what they're doing, because they want to be like present in the industry. So we have like different influencers in Colombia, right? Yes, Sarai?
And teacher, for example, what was happening to Shakira and her children,
Mm-hmm.
that for that reason, that's why they had to leave Spain.
That's why, sorry, can you repeat that again? Sorry, Sarai.
They have to leave Spain.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so they had to leave Spain because there was a controversial issue, and many things going on related to that family, related to that divorce and so on. However, when we say something tries hard to stay in the media spotlight, we have, for example, okay, let me think about the EPA Colombia. She is crazy. And she does whatever it takes in order to be relevant, in order to be in the media spotlight, so that everyone talks about her. So she does whatever it takes for her to continue being popular. Okay, that is or this sentence means this, tries hard to stay in the media spotlight, so that the media is paying attention to whatever he or she is doing, because maybe they're doing something controversial and they just want to be famous, because maybe they have a business and they of course need to sell the products, so they do whatever it takes or whatever they can in order to continue being in the media spotlights. Yes, Sarai. The next one is ill-equipped to deal with the pressure of famous. Ill-equipped, what do you think it means? Ill-equipped to deal with the pressure of fame, sorry.
I mean, like famous people are always facing like haters
Yes.
on social media,
Uh-huh.
and even the how do you call the tabloids and
Mm-hmm.
journalists that
Mm-hmm.
are always like, I don't know, like sharing comments or of hate
Mm-hmm.
about some famous people. So they have been like, so for some famous people it's difficult, but for some of them it is not relevant.
Like,
Paying
yeah,
attention
they're
or
like,
been
oh,
reading or scrolling down their phones to read
yeah, so
all those hateful comments.
they are used to that, and they decide not to pay attention to the bad comments. So when we say that is ill-equipped to deal with the pressure of famous, it means that maybe it's a person that is like very, very, very famous, or she's becoming famous, and she's been receiving a lot of hate and like bad comments, which is something like that people tend to do.
People
Yeah,
think
I
that they
mean,
have the right
yeah,
to say things
exactly.
and judge about their life.
Exactly. People are very judgmental, and they think that they have the right to comment on people's lives just because. So when a person is ill-equipped to deal with the pressure of famous, it means that that person is or maybe feels sad or overwhelmed, and this is something that is negative for them. So that means ill.
For example, Bad Bunny with the cell phone.
Oh, with the thing about the cell phone, that he threw the
Yes.
cell phone to the fan. Yeah, so at that time he was ill-equipped to deal with the pressure of fame of so I think he closed his social media. Well, I'm not sure because I don't follow him, but I read comments on Instagram and on Facebook, and because that was like very, very viral and it was everywhere. So that affected him. So he was at that moment ill-equipped to deal with the pressure of fame. And then the last one is trying to make a comeback. What do you think? Is trying to make a comeback. What do you think?
Maybe for someone that was famous decades ago and now is trying to get for example, for an actor to get a new role, a main
Exactly.
character, and be
Yeah.
recognized again.
And be recognized like, oh, that person or he or she stopped
Like Brendan
bullying.
Fraser, the one that plays the whale.
Oh, the whale.
of this
Yes,
movie.
yes, yes. Uh-huh. He was very
The
famous.
Mummy,
Yeah,
he was very
yes.
famous.
And I remember him because he played these he was very handsome, and I remember that I loved watching that film because he was so good looking, with the I forgot the name, and what's the name of the that movie, Hassan, no, what's the name of it, um
Teacher is George.
yeah, yes, George de la Selva or something,
Sí,
whatever.
George de la Selva.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
I was trying to remember the name. I was like, oh my God. So I had it in the tip of my tongue, but I couldn't remember it. So he was very good looking. He was gorgeous when he was young. Of course. And then something happened to him, and he stopped acting, and he was,
Yeah,
I
the
think, in the
Halloween controversy.
bankruptcy. Yeah, yeah. And then he acted on the whale, and he got an Oscar, and he was trying to make a comeback, and he did, So that was very nice. People, no, now you are going to choose 5 sentences from this, only 5, any that you want, and you are going to write a name of a well-known person for each sentence. For example, if you say, okay, I'm going to write about this one, it's an overnight sensation. So I say, oh, I don't know, Karol G is an overnight sensation. Or if you have another person, of course, write about him or her. Has a reputation for acting like a diva. This person has a reputation for acting like a diva, so you write the name of that person. Okay, guys, clear? Is it clear, the activity?
Yes, teacher, it's clear.
Okay, so please write down your names, and then we're going to share our answers or your answers. Let me know when you finish. Thank you. Finish, guys, you finish?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, okay.
Yes,
Um,
teacher.
okay, very good. Freddy, let's start with you. Can you please share with us your or the celebrities or people, famous people that you wrote about?
Okay, the first one says, she has been a household name for decades. Beyonce.
Yes, for sure. Yes.
Draws huge crowds wherever she goes. Selena Gomez.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. There is a
She
lot of
has, mhm.
a
She
lot of
has been
things.
splashed across the
Uh-huh.
newspapers recently. Shakira.
Shakira, yes, for sure. Or
She is
Shakira.
ill-equipped to deal with pressure of fame. Taylor Swift.
Oh.
Um,
Mhm.
she has a reputation for acting like a diva. Jennifer Lopez or J-Lo.
J-Lo, yes, I have heard horrible things about her. She's not very,
Yeah.
it's not very nice. Yes, okay, thank you very much, Freddy. Good, good, good. Another person?
Me, teacher.
Yeah, go ahead.
I wrote about Piri. He tried hard to stay in the media spotlight when
Pirri,
he
you said?
yeah, Piri. So when he come back to Colombia, even he suffered to the press, and only until he understand other ways, he overcome his illness.
Okay, can you say the person again? I just couldn't understand.
Piri.
Oh, yeah, so
Pirri.
I was right, yeah. Okay, yes, very good. Thank you. Another?
Me, teacher.
Okay, thank you very much, Stephanie.
I have two. Um, Diana Princess drew her crowds wherever she go.
Princess
And
Diana?
yes,
Oh, yes,
Princess
yes.
Diana, yes. And the Kardashians tries hard to stay in the media spotlight.
Yes, oh my God.
That's true. Yeah.
That's so true. You know, I don't follow them on my social media. I mean, I just follow
They're
like,
always trying to get your attention.
but whenever I am, you know, like checking things on Instagram, especially on Instagram, I always see videos of them and like or like things, and they just want to be in the media spotlight like all the time, and it's super annoying. Ugh, it's super annoying. And I think that they're so rude, they're so horrible people, and they want,
Reality shows is not enough for them.
yeah, and then they are like, ugh, I just don't like them. I don't like them. Thank you very much, Stephanie. Another person, please. Can someone please read the characters or the famous people that you wrote about? Okay, Angelica and then Sarai, okay?
Teacher. Coldplay draws here.
Angelica, I think we stopped hearing
Well,
you.
Coldplay
Yes.
draws
Coldplay draws huge crowds wherever the band goes. Yes.
they goes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me well? The connection is not
Well, we couldn't
great.
hear you well for a minute. I mean for a second. But now we can hear you. Now I think we can. Can you hear us? Well, Angelica is having like some internet issues, which are normal. That's okay. Sarai, Angelica, yeah, no,
Okay.
we can't hear you.
Um,
Sorry, Angelica, you're having some internet issues. No, Angelica, we couldn't hear you. Sorry, but thank you for trying, and thank you for participating, but we couldn't hear you. It's like maybe like you're having some internet issues there. Okay, Sarai, go ahead with you. Let's go with you.
Justin Bieber was an overnight sensation.
Mhm.
Britney Spears is equipped to deal with the pressure of fame.
Oh,
and
yes.
Lindsay Lohan is trying to make a comeback.
Mhm.
Lady Gaga has been a household name for over a decade.
For decades. I love Lady Gaga.
Me too.
Yeah, she is awesome. She is, I mean, I wasn't a huge fan of her. I mean, I'm
Now as
not,
an actress.
yeah, I love her as an actress. She is awesome. And I'm very excited to watch the film that she's going to be performing on, that is the Joker.
How about the Joker?
Yes, I'm so excited.
She
So
was filming the famous stars in New York.
she was what, sorry?
She was filming this movie in the famous stars.
Yes,
in New York.
yes. So when I watched this movie, The Joker, I didn't want to watch it. I was like, oh my God, why am I watching this? I remember I went to the cinema to watch it, and I wasn't excited because I don't like all these superheroes. I mean, I don't like anything that has to deal with superheroes and nothing like Batman or like well, whatever or the names they are. I don't like them. I think they're just like so annoying. It's just not my favorite kind of movies. And then when I was watching the Joker, for some reason, I thought it was going to be, something like that. But it turned out that it was not. Like it was a surprise for me because it wasn't what I expected to be and what I expected it to be. And I was shocked because I loved the film. That was probably one of the best movies I have watched in my life.
With Joaquin
The Joker,
Phoenix.
yes, that one with the last one with Joaquin Phoenix. Oh my God, I loved it. He is the best actor ever. He was amazing. And I don't know, he has this that you get involved in the movie and you feel like everything. You feel like if you were part of the movie somehow, that you are like living that with the actor. And I think it's awesome. This is something that not many actors and actresses um you know make people feel. They don't make people feel that connection, and I felt it with him. And that was like one of the best movies I have watched in my life. So I'm very excited about the second part with Lady Gaga. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so excited. And also because I love the film in which Lady Gaga was performing was A Star Was Born. If you remember, a couple of days ago, it was this cycle. We were talking about her in that movie, and we said that that was a beautiful movie, and she's a great actress. I mean, she's a great singer, but she's also a great actress. So I'm very excited for that movie. I'm very excited to watch that movie. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know when they're going to release it, but hopefully next year or this year, who knows? Okay, people. So it's 7:23. We are about to go on a break, and but we are going to start reading this. That is 15 minutes of fame. And so I'm going to give you a couple of minutes for you to read individually, and then we're going on a break. And after the break, we are going to work in groups, okay? And you're going to work on exercise number 4 and number 5, okay? But we're going to start reading individually, and in a couple of minutes we're going on a break, and after the break we're going to the groups. Okay, clear, guys? Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes, teacher.
Okay, please start reading. Okay, guys, we're going in a break. At 7:40, we will come back and we will continue with the rest of activities. Okay, so see you at 7:40.
Okay, teacher.
Thanks, teacher.
hey.
Okay. Hello, guys. It was a short break. So let's continue. We are going to move on. And we're going to, did you finish reading the text or not yet? Maybe you haven't, right?
No, I haven't, teacher.
Okay, very good. So I am going to continue giving you extra time for you to finish reading the texts. When you finish, please let me know so we can move on to the next activity, okay? So please continue reading the texts. Por continuamos con la lectura. Thank you. If you have questions about vocabulary, let me know.
Teacher, I have a question. In the last
Yeah.
paragraph,
Mhm.
the third line, cheat out. Cheat.
Being cheat out. Okay, when the person has to go back to everyday life, there's a sense of disappointment, loss, and being cheat out of something. So it means that you think you have something but you don't. Okay, that is the meaning of cheat out.
Okay, teacher, thanks.
Of course. Okay, finish reading.
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Okay,
teacher.
very good. Very, very, very good. So this text or this article talks about or it gives examples of people who had got a 15 minutes of fame in a positive but in a negative way. So it mentions something here, a family who they were doing anything in order to be part of the news, and the one here that we were just talking about here to stay in the media spotlight. So they said that they launched a balloon 2,000 meters into the air and then called the TV network to say that their 6-year-old son, Falcon, was inside it. So imagine like planes were routed different ways. And then it was not true, you know, the boy was not in the balloon. And then that incident, it that incident caused that they were accused of doing in the hope of landing their own reality show. So they wanted to become famous or to achieve fame in order to become famous, of course. But instead of that, they went to prison and they got a fine. So they had to pay a certain amount. They were certainly famous for a while. Well, people were talking about the incident, but they were not like relevant after that. Okay. And then they also mentioned one that it was very interesting about this girl who won like a TV show or something. Let me see if I find it here. Yes, contestant Susan Boyle seemed ill-equipped to deal with this kind of pressure despite their talent. Boyle gained international fame for her extraordinary singing voice after appearing on a TV talent show, Britain Got Talent, and her debut album became the fastest selling of all time in the UK. However, the sudden fame, so she became famous. So we can use this expression, she was an overnight sensation. She was an overnight sensation, but that didn't help her in a positive way because that sudden fame didn't seem easy for her at first. And after the final of the show, Boyle was admitted to a private psychiatric clinic. So she was ill-equipped with the sudden fame that she received after that show. So people, I'm going to send you to the breakout rooms, and you are going to work in small groups. You are going to complete sentences according to the article. So for example, number 1, it says, fight like gladiators for a record deal. Who fight like gladiators for a record deal? So according to the text, you're going to find information about it, and you're going to complete those empty spaces. Number 2, in the 18th century, there were fewer celebrities because there was no what, okay? So you're going to try to answer these questions, okay? Good. And then when you finish, you are going to work in groups. You're going to continue working in groups, in small groups, and you're going to discuss these questions. Would you take part in a reality show if you had the opportunity? Why not, or which one? So I want you to give your opinions, to talk about it, to give your perspective, and to say, okay, yes, I would love to be part of a TV show because I think that will be a great way to jump into the fame or become famous, or I think people will recognize me and then I can become maybe like a rich person, maybe. Or you could say, no, I wouldn't like to be part of a TV show because I like to have a private life. And I think that when you take part in different programs like TV programs, you lose your privacy. You have no privacy at all. So that is what I want you to do. Not just to say, oh yes, or no, I wouldn't like. What I want you to do is to give reasons, okay? Give reasons to support your opinion. Then, do you ever daydream about being famous? If so, what kind of daydreams do you have? Do you know the word daydream?
Teacher, what? Sorry, can you
Yeah.
repeat?
Do you know the word daydream? Do you ever daydream? Do you know what it is?
Like soñar despierto.
Yes.
Yeah.
So daydream, it's like, okay, right now we're working, but then I'm thinking about what if I were famous? What would I do? I'm daydreaming about something that of course is not real and maybe it's not happening because I'm not in the media spotlight. But or maybe I say, oh, what would I do if I became famous? Okay, if I became famous, I will do this and that. Okay, so do you ever daydream about being famous? If so, what kind of daydreams do you have? So for example, if you say, okay, I want to be famous, and if I were famous, I would do this, or I would buy a big house, or I would marry a famous person or a millionaire, whatever, or I would try to marry my favorite singer, things like that. Why do you think celebrities have become so important in the modern world? And the last question is, are celebrities mainly a good or bad influence on modern life? So if you think that celebrities are mainly a good or a bad influence on modern life, you have to give your opinion. Say, okay, I think that a lot of celebrities have or cause a positive impact on young people because they motivate them to become curious about life. And for example, here in Colombia, we have different influencers that they work with the environment, and not only in Colombia, like worldwide. We have different people that influence or different celebrities that influence people in a positive way. However, we also have the opposite. We have influencers that they influence people, but not in a good way. So I want you to discuss these questions. Clear, guys? Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so remember exercise number 4. So we have 6, 10, okay? These are parts of exercise number 4. So in exercise number 4, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then in exercise number 5, this, okay? So I'm going to send you to the breakout rooms, and
So number 4 and 5.
yeah, number 4 and number 5.
Okay.
And then you have access to share your screen. I'm going to send you to the groups. Is anybody connected twice? ¿Alguien que se doble? Is anybody connected twice?
Me, teacher. Me, teacher.
All right, okay. I'm going
Angelica.
to, okay, Angelica, okay. I'm going to create small groups for this activity because it's a short one. Okay, Sarai, where are you? Sarai, I'm going to move you to group number 3. And who else? Angelica, right?
Yes, teacher.
Angelica. Okay. Fine. Yana, Angelica, Julie, Sarai. Okay, groups of 2 and 3, okay? Like couples or groups of 3 people. Please join. Hello, girls. Stephanie, do you have a group? Hello.
Yeah, but I don't know what is my group, my internet
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry.
stuff of work.
Okay, don't worry. I'm going to send you to one of the groups.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Hello, Andrea. Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Do you have a group
I was on group number 1.
with Mayra, Joely, and Stephanie?
Yes, teacher.
Well, I'm actually going to send you to another group because they're already 3 people in that one. So I'm going to move you to group number 5. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Please join.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, girls.
Teacher, we are very lost with that activity. We can understand what we have to do.
You didn't understand the whole activity?
No, just the first part.
Just the
Number
first
4.
part? Oh, number 4. Well, you have to complete the sentences according to the article.
Eh,
So,
can
yes,
we do
one
one?
example?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. So who fight like gladiators for a record deal? For a record deal, so there are possible answers, okay? Here we have, maybe we can have several options here. Hold on, give me 1 second because somebody just joined the session and I need to find out. Uh, guys, give me 1 second, okay? Give me 1 second, I'll be back. So this is group
Okay, teacher.
number, I'll be back.
Okay. Sarai?
Señora.
Hello. Brian, hello.
Teacher, se me descargó el teléfono, pero yo era del grupo 5.
Okay, so with Jennifer, Natalie, and Andrea?
Yes.
Well, I have already 3 people in that group. So now I'm going to send you to another group, okay? I'm going to send you to room number 3 and you're going to work with Sarai and Julie.
Bien.
Okay, very good.
Por eso se...
Okay. Here, I'm back. And now you have another classmate that is Brian. I'm going to work with you, girls.
Okay. Hello.
Okay. Okay, so here
So,
we have fight like gladiators for a record deal. Who can fight like gladiators for a record deal? So if we're talking about a record deal, so maybe it could be a TV, possibly a TV talent show contestants. So here you guys can write an example, and that will be TV show or TV talent show contestants, right? TV talent show contestants, okay? They usually fight like gladiators for a record deal. So they fight, or they, they do whatever it takes for them to win and for them to get a record deal. Okay, so for example, in those TV talent shows like La Voz or La Descarga or Yo Me Llamo, so they fight like gladiators. I mean, not literally, no literalmente, but like in that sense, like se pelean para obtener como algún tipo de contrato, ¿ok? Para grabar algo, ¿ok?
Okay.
So that is what I want you to do. So you are going to write examples. It could be based on the text, or or all your possible answers are okay. So for example, in number 2, in the 18th century, there were fewer celebrities because there was no what? Why do you think there was no, or there were fewer celebrities in the past? There was no what?
Television.
Television, yes. Photography, okay? So that's why in the 18th century there were fewer celebrities, because there was no internet, so something like that, internet connection, TV. Well, I don't know if in the 18th century TV existed, but let's say, or photography. Okay, so all these possible answers, okay, guys.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Okay, very good. So now continue, please.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. I'm gonna visit the groups. If you need assistance, if you need help, let me know, okay?
Okay. Next, in the...
The 5. The 5. On TV, the cheapest entertainers are
on TV.
Okay, girls, how are you doing here?
I don't know how answer
The second teacher, yeah.
Oh, so these are possible answers, guys. These are possible answers. For example, number 1, we have fight like gladiators for a record deal. So think about TV talent show participants or contestants. They usually fight like gladiators for a record deal. Think about TV programs or TV TV talent shows like La Voz or Yo Me Llamo or La Descarga. The contestants, they fight like gladiators for a record deal. I mean, not literally, no literalmente, no, it's not literally, but they want to win because they want to get a record deal so that they can record their album, or maybe they can participate in a movie, or in a soap opera, like for example protagonistas and novela and so on. So that could be the possible answer for the first one could be a TV TV talent show contestants. Now, for the second one, in the 18th century, there were fewer celebrities because there was no, why? There was no internet, maybe. There was no smartphones. There were no smartphones, photography, well, TV, but maybe there was TV on the 18th century. I'm not sure. Maybe there wasn't. So that, yeah, that was the reason why there are fewer celebrities, because there was no, and then those options. Okay, so it's you can find information on the text, but you can also infer or give your possible answers in this exercise.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, teacher.
Because we are
Yeah, some of the
looking
questions,
for in the text.
yeah, some of the answers can be on the texts. Some of them you need to infer or you need to give your opinion. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, guys. I'm going to be visiting the groups. If you need help, let me know and I'll come back.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay,
I can-
girls, how are you doing here?
Hi, teacher, fine.
Hello.
We are talking about we answered the question in 5 points.
In the fifth exercise?
Yes.
And
And of
then
course, we answered the points 4.
oh, okay, okay. Very good. That's okay. So for exercise number 4, some of the answers are on the text. Some of the answers you need to infer or you need to give your opinion. For example, in number 1, it says, fight like gladiators for a record deal. So who do you think? You could say maybe like a TV talent participants or contestants. They fight like gladiators for a record deal. I mean, not literally like gladiators, but you know, they fight in order for them to win. For example, in those
El
TV
desafío.
shows like El Desafío or Protagonistas, because they want to.
What about that
Okay.
problem that it is fake? Lucha libre? I don't know.
I mean, maybe, yes, maybe it can be, but like TV talent shows, for example, The Voice, La Voz, or Yo Me Llamo, or La Descarga, or Protagonistas, or de Nuestra Tele, the participant or the contestants, they fight like gladiators for a record deal. O sea, ellos pelean no en el sentido
For fame.
literal, right? Pero para obtener algún
earn
tipo de
money.
contrato. Yes, yes. For example, in protagonistas de Nuestra Tele, because they want to be actors and actresses, right? So they fight like gladiators for a record deal. Or in Yo Me Llamo, or in La Descarga. So they fight like gladiators for a record deal so they can record their music and so on, okay? So you write your answers there. Number 2, it says in the 18th century, there were fewer celebrities because there was no, you could say, because there was no internet, maybe. So there are fewer, menos celebridades. ¿Por qué en el siglo XVIII había menos celebridades? Because there was no internet connection, because there was no photography, yes. Or TV.
It was more difficult express or
yes, to become famous and to stand up for something. Exactly. So some of the questions you're going to find the answers on the text. Some of them you need to give your opinion, your ideas. Okay. Very good, girl. So continue. I'm gonna be visiting the group and then I'll come back if you need help. You can call me and I'll be back. Okay.
Teacher, thanks.
Okay. Thank you.
Realmente.
Sí.
Hello, girls. How are you doing?
Good, teacher. We almost done the
fourth.
exercise
4th exercise.
Yes.
Yes, we are in sentence 9.
Okay. Okay, very good. please continue working. I'll be back, okay? Because I have another
Okay,
question.
teacher.
Hello, hello, hello. Always visiting the groups. Yes. Hello, who are you?
Sorry, teacher. I have some problems with my internet. I was with Brian and Sarai.
Oh, so you are Julie, yes?
Yes. Yes. Sorry, teacher. I was. I'm with myself.
Okay, very good. Here you are. Please join.
Hi, teacher.
Hello, hello, hello. So what's going on here? Girls, how are you doing?
Teacher, Natalie and Andrea can talk, but we were writing our answers on the chat.
Perfect, perfect. That's good.
We already finished the 10 sentence.
Oh, okay. So for example, in number one, what did you write for number one? Who fight like gladiators for a record deal?
No, teacher, that is missing for us. I forgot it. We started from the second one.
Oh, you started with
That's the one that is missing.
with number 5? You started with exercise number 5?
Number 2, the only one that is missing is the first.
Oh, okay, got it. So in number 2, which one did you choose?
TV.
Okay, there was no TV, there was no internet connection, there was not a what else? Photography. Okay. And then for number 1, we could say that people who fight like gladiators for a record deal could be, for example, TV talent show participants, contestants. Okay. So they want to, they fight like gladiators. I mean, not literally like gladiators, but they fight in order to get a record deal. Yeah, TV talent show contestants. Yes, Jennifer.
Okay.
So for example, a protagonista.
Yes, I see here.
Yes. For example, like protagonistas de nuestra tele or Yo Me Llamo or La Voz. Okay, the participant, the contestants, they fight like gladiators to get a record deal. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, very good.
Thanks,
So
teacher. Yes.
please continue working. I'm gonna be visiting the groups, and if you need help, let me know.
Okay, teacher. Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Going to happen because of the sex tape.
My
that Kim
God, you
Kardashian
know a
was involved.
lot about famous.
Teacher, we are talking about the
Hi, what are
Kardashians, about the sex tape.
We are
I was
here
like, oh my God,
conversation.
what's the conversation they're having? What's going on here?
I mean,
Speaking
Ana
about
Maria, Anna said that she is not into influencers like the Kardashians,
Okay.
but she is into actors and actors, or maybe singers.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And
Very good.
Freddie, he was explaining us about the Kardashians' life and contracts.
And
Yeah.
Paris Hilton.
And Paris Hilton as well.
In the 2000s, she was pretty famous.
She was.
And
Yes.
I was telling them that there was a story about some teenagers that broke into her house.
Oh,
And
really?
stole some of her jewelry, clothes, and shoes
Oh,
because
I
they
didn't know
wanted to
about
have
that.
the life that she has.
Oh, wow. I didn't know
Oh,
about
that's
that.
Yeah.
crazy.
So she
That's
had a very great influence on teenagers at that time because, you know, she was always partying and showing that she was a millionaire and she had everything by her hands and controlling people.
Yeah.
There was a show, a TV show that was called Simple Life.
Oh,
I used to
interesting.
watch it.
You used
Yeah,
to watch it?
they were saying to live with normal people or local people.
Okay.
And they didn't need to watch to do the clothes or do the bed, those things.
Okay.
That's why it
Okay.
was called Simple Life.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Did you finish exercise number 4 or not yet?
Yes, we want to share the answers with you if we are correct or not.
Uh-huh. And then you haven't finished exercise number 5.
We almost finished. We had to finish the last question.
Yes, we have.
Okay. Why are you always so fast? You need to give more time for the rest of your classes.
Freddy has like good.
Maybe I'm going to send Freddy. I'm going to send Freddy last.
By myself, don't do that.
Or I'm going to say, okay, Freddy, first your classmates are going to start, and then I'm going to send you to the groups because you
But I told them that I read it twice, the test. That's why I could remember like most of the teams. For exercise number 4.
That's good. That's good. Okay, let's check your answers for exercise number 4.
Well, it's their teacher. I'm sorry, my mess. So the first one is Roma.
Roma fight like gladiators for a record deal?
Roman gladiators.
Oh, Romans. But look, it says for a record deal. So in that one could be
Didn't fight.
TV talent show
TV.
contestants. So TV talent
TV
show contestants, they fight like gladiators for a record deal.
They are comparing.
Yeah, they're comparing. Yeah, it's not something
We misunderstood, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's not literally, it's not literally they fight like gladiators for a record deal. No, of course not. But they fight against each other in order to get a record deal. For example, let's say in TV shows or TV talent shows like Yo Me Llamo or La
America's Got
Voz,
Talent.
Protagonista de nuestra telenovela.
Protagonista de nuestra tele, exactly, because
where they have everything set.
Yes, and then they fight against. I mean, they there's a competition between them, and they fight like gladiators for a record.
Gran Hermano.
Yes.
Big Brother.
Yes, because they want to become famous. Maybe they want to become actors and actresses, or they want to become singers. So they participate in those TV talent shows, and they fight like gladiators for a record deal. Okay. So for example, number 2, in the 18th century, there were fewer celebrities because there was no.
We thought it was photography.
Photography, yes, because there was no photography.
Have, like, cameras or the devices that we use.
Yes,
nowadays.
we can also say there was no internet connection. There was no TV. Yes.
Newspapers.
Well, maybe newspapers, they existed in the 18th century.
At that time? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe what didn't exist was internet connection, computers, so it wasn't smartphones. They didn't exist at the time. So
what happened again, Mayra?
Oh my goodness, guy, Mayra.
I know.
We have been having problems with that too, teacher. I told her not to use it.
Yeah, that's
I think we remember the answers.
Anna is very good at using that too.
Anna?
No.
Why not?
Not
You're not good?
Okay,
She was advising us.
We have Freddy, and he always remember the answers. So I remember the number 3, the number 4, 6.
Number 3. In the 19th century, the rise of celebrities was caused by exciting stories.
So yes, the arrival.
They talk about a guy who was calling the attention because he used to jump from high spaces, like rivers or falls,
like
the Niagara
river,
Falls, for example.
And then, So in the 19th century, there was rise of celebrity. The rise of celebrities was caused by exciting stories and the arrival of cheap newspapers as well, and the demand for those exciting stories. Very good. Guys, I'm going to I'll be back in because I need to get something, and
Okay.
you can continue discussing the questions because
Okay.
you
Cheap newspapers are like they were not that expensive at the
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Okay.
So it was easier for everyone to get newspapers.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
please continue. I'll be back. And then we can continue discussing, okay?
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
Last question.
Okay, guys, do you finish the activity?
Yes, teacher, we did.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Very good. So we are going to share our answers with the rest of the class. Okay. And why do we only have 15 people in the session? What's going on? What happened today with you guys? I'm going to call the attendance to see who is missing. Acevedo Cuevas Saray.
Here, teacher.
Cristian Albarracín. Christian didn't join today at all. Okay. Joely. Joely was in group number 1, right? Was she working in groups or she didn't work?
Yeah, teacher. She was at the beginning, but later she
disappeared.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Bacajain Andrea.
Present, teacher.
Okay, very good. John Hammer didn't join at all today. Brian Miguel. Brian.
Here.
Good. Stephanie Cordova. Stephanie. Well, she was in the session. She was working. Because I was actually having a conversation with her, so she was in the class. Duran Ardila Silvia Alejandra, she didn't come today at all. Freddy, I know you're here. Liscano Arisa, Judy Lisette. Judy. Judy is here.
Sorry, teacher. I'm here.
Good. Don't worry. Diana Lisette Lozada.
I'm here, teacher.
Good. Daniela Lozada. Guys, do you know anything about Daniela?
Teacher Daniela was working with me. Ah, no, era Daniela. No.
No, was the other Daniela. Daniela Lozada. Do you guys know anything about her?
Daniela Rosada?
No, teacher.
She's in the session right now.
Daniela Lozada, no. It's Diana.
Oh, sorry.
That is confusing.
She's working with me.
No, Diana.
No, it's
Diana.
It's
No,
Diana.
teacher. She is in our project group. But we didn't talk, so I don't know.
Yeah, because she was yesterday in the session, but she left and she didn't join today. So I wanted to know if maybe she's sick or maybe she was busy at work, so we can, get in touch with her and ask her what's going on. Maybe if we need to help her in something. So, it's important to keep in contact. So that's why I asked you if you knew anything about her. Okay. Yeah, so we have we have 2 Danielas in the session. We have 2 Lisette, Julie Lisette, Diana Lisette. We have 2 girls that are whose last name are Lozada. So Lozada Diaz, Lozada Uribe. So it's like, oh my God, who am I talking about? So this one is Daniela Lozada Uribe. Okay. The other Daniela is Daniela Fernanda. She's usually with Daniela Fernanda, so it's easy to identify. No, I'm talking about Daniela Lozada. Okay. Andrea Juliana Muñoz.
Here, teacher.
Good. Natalie Perez. Okay, Natalie. Good. Pinzón Linares Mayra Juliet.
Present, teacher.
Plata Vargas Mayra Alejandra.
Good teacher.
Good. Rodriguez Llorente Harold, he didn't come at all today. Angelica Stephanie.
Hi, teacher.
Daniela Fernanda.
Hi, teacher, it's me.
Ana Maria Velasco.
Hi, teacher, I'm here.
And Jennifer.
Here, teacher.
Okay, very good. Oh, Stephanie, don't worry. I knew that you were here, so don't worry. Okay, guys, so let's finish here. We are going to finish in 10 minutes. And I wanted to discuss these questions. So number 3, in the 19th century, the rise of celebrity was caused by what? What do you think?
The newspaper because was cheaper and have a
Exciting stories. Yes,
Exciting
very
stories.
good, very good. Because getting the newspaper, it was easier because they were cheaper. And the demanding for exciting stories as well. Okay, very good. What about number 4? Sam Patch died trying to
jump into the Genesee River.
Yes, he died trying to jump. Yeah, that's a horrible way to die. Number 5, on TV, the cheapest entertainers are the audience. Yes, the audience.
The audience, yeah.
The audience. Number 6, Richter and Miami Heaney were probably motivated by a desire for
attention.
Yes, receiving attention, fame, landing their own reality TV show. Yeah, they were probably motivated by that desire. Okay. Number 7, of teenagers expected to be famous.
Most
of teenagers, most of teenagers, over 40% of teenagers expect to be famous. Number 8, Susan Boyle spent some time in a psychiatric clinic because
because of the pain.
Okay.
Pressure, fame, pressure.
Okay, because she was ill-equipped. So she wasn't ready.
Okay.
She was
She was not
ill-equipped.
ill-equipped?
Yeah, she was ill-equipped. Ill-equipped, it means ill-equipped. The word itself has a negative meaning. Okay, so ill, it comes from sick, right? Ill-equipped. So it's like no tuvo, no tenía la suficiente fortaleza o fuerza, whatever it takes, o lo que sea que tome para soportar la fama, el precio de la fama o el peso de la fama. Okay, so she spent some time in a clinic, in a psychiatric clinic, because she was ill-equipped to cope with her sudden fame. And
Teacher,
yes,
if we say ill-equipped prepare or to deal, that's different?
to cope.
Yeah, to deal with the fame.
To deal with the fame.
Pressure of fame.
Yes.
Okay.
To cope with the pressure, to deal with, yeah, they're synonyms. Okay. Number 9, celebrities' greatest single worry is
paparazzi.
The press and the paparazzi. Yes. And number 10, Donato Dalrymple possibly suffers from
Andy Warhol syndrome.
The Andy Warhol syndrome. Yes, that is that syndrome, or having to adjust to ordinary life after a spell in the spotlight. Okay, after his 15 minutes of fame. So probably he suffers from that. Okay, people, let's finish with these questions. And would you like to take part in a reality show if you had the opportunity? Why or why not? And then which one? Which kind of reality?
Teacher, we talk about no reality, but maybe yes, an interview relative to our career.
Related
not,
to your career?
yes, but not like a reality show.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you would like to be part of maybe like oh, I forgot the name of like the one on Jimmy Fallon. The one in, oh, I forgot the name, guys.
But I
I'm
would
gonna
like to be
tip on
part
my tongue.
of a reality
Talk
TV show
show.
like Survivor.
Talk show, yes, talk show. Thank
Okay.
you. Talk show. So is that what you mean, Daniela? Like to be
I
part
don't know what is talk show.
a talk show?
Yes,
It's
talk
like
show.
you go to an and they ask you
Like a
questions,
debate or maybe a
like a
topic
debate. Okay,
yes, debate.
okay, very good. Freddy, you were saying something, sorry.
Yeah, that I would like to be part of a reality TV show like Survivor,
Oh,
something like
really?
that. Yeah, or maybe if it is related to on a science competition, something like that, like solving puzzles or
Uh-huh. Okay,
but not in
okay.
a reality show that is involving controversy or maybe showing something that you are not or faking it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, something like scripted.
For
Yeah,
me,
scripted.
maybe
Yes.
who won millionaire?
Who wants to be a millionaire? Oh, that would be awesome.
That
Or
one is interesting. There
yeah,
was a
that would be
version of it here in Colombia
yes. Oh, many years ago. Yes, Angelica, give me one
many
second.
years ago. Yeah,
Many years ago with Paulo Lacerna or Paulo. It was Paulo or Paulo, something like
it
that.
was in Caracol. Yeah,
Yeah, and then
Paulo.
Paulo Lacerda. Oh, and do you remember one that? Oh my goodness, that was
¿Quieres ser millonaria?
no. I mean, no. That
2
was
millones.
el precio es correcto. No, I'm talking about one that was very chaotic, problematic. That it was with the true and lie detectors. I don't know if you remember, and they would ask very personal questions.
yeah, that was in Caracol
Oh
also.
my goodness!
Yeah,
So
it was
that
like
was that
a lie
was
detector.
yes. I don't know if you
And they
guys
were asking you questions about your life,
yes for
private things, and you have
private
to be
things.
honest.
And you had to be honest, otherwise you would lose your money. If you were honest, you would receive money, but if you lied, then you will lose everything. And you had the opportunity to say, okay, I'm leaving, I just want to keep the money that I have so far, and that's it. But then other people, they were ambitious and they said, okay, no, I want to continue. And then at the end they lost everything because question by question, or the questions were like more private. And then, for example, like, have you ever cheated your wife with a man, or things like that, like, have you ever cheated your partner, or have you, horrible things. And then families were like broken apart because of that TV show. So they canceled that TV show because it was, very like,
Nada más que la verdad was the name of
yeah,
the TV
nada más
program.
que la verdad. I remember. Oh my God. I would never participate in a TV show like that one, because that would be like,
Exposing your life.
exposing myself, exposing my life, exposing my family to the country, just for money. I mean, that's not good. I mean, I would personally not participate or take part in one TV show like that one just because of the money. That's horrible. But people were like very excited about them, but some other people hated that show. Some other people loved that one. Yes, Angelica, you were raising your hand. Sorry that I didn't let you participate. We're going to say something.
Yes, teacher. We are talking about that. Yes, and we
First one.
like to in the first one
Yeah.
to participate in realities when we was a child. For example, in competition like American Ninja Warrior or Desafío, but it's only for the challenge or the challenge or physical test that make in this competition.
American Ninja Warrior?
Yes,
That
and
one
it's
is my favorite.
amazing.
I like to watch it.
Yes, I
Yes.
like that one too. I like that one too. Okay, guys. Good. We're not gonna have more time because time's up. It's time for you to go and have a break and enjoy the rest of your evening and enjoy your weekend. So I'm going to let you go, and I will see you guys on Monday. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much for being here tonight. Have a great weekend. I will see you on Monday. Okay. Bye-bye, guys. Take care.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Bye.
teacher.
Have a great
Night.
weekend.
Bye
Good
See you
bye.
night.
Monday.
Good night. Bye.